Skip the tutorial, you go straight into a test ride. I can't brake!
Sometimes I never know what's showing up. We cover so much Quest 2, Quest 3 stuff that sometimes companies send us random boxes and I really have no idea what's in them. I'll even purposely go dark on social media to try and not see what they're sending. So we're about to find out what's in here. It's big, it says it's got a big size something in it, so we're about to find out what. Oh, the curve on that blade makes unboxing so much easier. Whatever this is, it's like they sent it very carefully. We got maybe a poster. Wow. Boy, is this actually like a legit real thing in here? This feels familiar. We may have just been testing a whole bunch of gamer energy drinks right before this video, so trying to untie something is not easy. Damn, check that out. Is this legit? This is DOT approved. Man, VRider SBK, maybe sending me not the craziest, hugest everything, but probably the most expensive gamer sort of loot that we've ever seen. If you don't know VRider, if you can't guess by this, motorcycle simulator game, and people are really interested because the control style is different. It's not some hold the gas button and stuff. Like, you legitimately turn the controller sideways and you actually use the controllers like you're holding on to a real motorcycle. So we may have to do some testing here with the actual motorcycle riders. Jeez, look at that. It's a very tall and very long poster. Could go up in somebody's garage, I think. We got stickers and stickers and stickers for promotional display purposes only, whatever that means. We got a game key, and then we got a keychain. I have so many keychains at this point. Helmet instruction manual. Please read instructions carefully. Do you have to have instructions for a helmet? You put it on. Vehicle user's helmet warning. Some impacts may exceed the helmet's capability to protect against severe injury or death. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there's more goodies hidden inside. Oh my God, my freaking big head never fits in hats when they're sent to me. I don't think I have to go max size on this one, but let's see. The last hat I got, I had to go to the, well, actually, okay. I'm gonna stop talking about my head before I get self-conscious about its size. So I did dirt biking, quad riding when I was a kid, but never had like a street bike on the road. Dang, I feel like this is crazy. I hope my head fits in here though. That's always an issue for me. Oh man, and that says it's size extra large. Prepare for the audio to get just terrible. I think we gotta go try VRider and see what we think about it. And I'm gonna wear this the whole time for realism. I'm just gonna shove my Quest in the front. Now, let's go try some VRider.
Jeez, okay. I thought I could like mess with the settings before it just threw me into this, but apparently that was not. It just says start a test ride. Why do I not have control over my gas or brakes? Oh my God. Oh God. Do not skip the tutorial. I skipped the tutorial thinking I could go to settings, and when you skip the tutorial, you go straight into a test ride. I can't brake! How am I supposed to do that? I can't brake! Okay, stop. No. Okay, settings. Jeez, how do I get back to the tutorial? We're gonna do the tutorial. I have made a mistake. Where is the tutorial? Why do I not feel like I have a brake? Oh, F, okay. Because that'd be the clutch, I guess. Oh man, I have not been on a bike in a while, I can tell. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Brake. Why is this so hard? Okay. I feel so weird. I can't talk right now. I'm just having to concentrate way too much on this. This feels so right, but so wrong in so many ways. But to my experience, I need to warn you, I have never been on a track like this, and I've never been on a bike like this. I did a lot of dirt biking growing up, and I've ridden quads, and this is way beyond my capacity of what I've done. But luckily, I actually have someone here who rides a motorcycle on the daily, so I'm gonna let him get in and give you some thoughts here.
Well,
let's get into the game here, shall we? Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. That is disorienting as heck. Not quite what you would expect, but I suppose. Wow, that is something. I'm in the grass, excellent. Throttling out, braking, but twisting off. Nice, okay, I'm gonna get in my little speeder position here. Wow, these bikes are fast. Okay, so I ride a 600 on the daily, and I'm not used to, wow, I'm in the grass, very far over. I'm not used to how much cornering ability that the MotoGP bikes have, but I am familiar. Oh, I finished the lap, look at me go. I could probably try that again, but as of right now, that's a record for me, so. Let's jump into a quick single player quick race here. We have 3 laps, blah, blah, blah. Let's just do 2. I like that the option outside of 2 is 10. So we'll see if I learned anything in my very fast test ride here, all right? That seems like a slow start, but I, again, don't know anything, so we'll find out. Hello. That dude was like right in my butt. Oh, and I'm sideways. Remembering to brake. Now I'm over here. I promise I don't ride like this normally. This would definitely be a great game for a sim though. Do I look ridiculous? Do I look insane? There's just such a learning curve with the way that you have to throw that bike around, that's for sure. I'm still in the grass. I wish that I spent more time on the track than the grass. That'd be nice. But that's a fault of my own, not a fault of the game. Once you just learn to kind of flick the wrist with the throttle, it becomes a lot nicer. I like it. It's certainly an experience. If you've never been on a bike and you want to kind of feel out how you might enjoy a bike, check out VRider. Let's go back to the desk.
Now that was not for the faint of heart.
No, it was like right before I was like, let's go back to the desk that I like got this instant wave of just whoa.
Now, I don't ride bikes nearly as much as I used to, but I kind of thought like it was throwing me off that I had experience. What did you think though? Because you ride regularly.
Yeah, I mean, it was, there's no way to really depict the feeling of a bike in, in an atmosphere where you don't have the wind, you don't have the lean. In real life, you don't have the terrain, the ups and the downs, and you can't really feel the bike and what it's doing, so it's really hard to react, I guess, in a game like that, based off of like, real life cornering and whatnot. I'd say as far as the controls and from that perspective, it was pretty accurate.
The bike looked really good too. The bike itself, like I was shocked at how good it looked. I felt like I kept like wanting to lean my real body, and that was like messing me up in the game. Like the game tells you to sit, it doesn't actually tell you to stand like we were. And I played a little bit more just before we turned on sitting, and that felt a little better because I wasn't being so extreme. I could like lean a little bit and it felt a little more right where I was standing. I felt like I was gonna fall over.
Yeah, if I wasn't so busy trying to control the motorcycle and not be in the grass, I think I would have found that game is really pretty. Actually, yeah. It's really well done.
I think amateurs or first timers should maybe try the gas and brake as the pedals. Yeah, I couldn't always tell when I was on the throttle. And the thing too, what I really wish they'd done, if you're throttling like 10%, have a constant vibration that's just light. And then as you go up, turn up the vibration, because I was really missing the feedback. Like you feel it on a bike, like how hard you're cranking. So I think those are the things that, but I mean, we were just in for like minutes. You need some time to master it, but it looked way better than I expected. It was fast, it was wild, but do not get in there if you're not used to VR. Take your time, use the low settings. They even use a helmet in it because that's supposed to give you a grounded point in VR to help you not get sick.
Well, they have a bunch of different comfort modes too. There's like, the pure VR, you've been a VR for years and years. I think that even it would give those people a run for their money though, because that was wild.
Yeah, if you've been in VR so long, nothing affects you anymore. This probably actually, if you want that feel, if you want to be like, oh man, I miss those early days when it was like so intense, this could bring it back. That was pretty intense for me. And the fact that I skipped the tutorial and just like jumped right in, that was a mistake. I should have done the tutorial.
Roller coasters and VRider, man. Those will give you a run for your money.
Get you back at it. Yeah, well, thank you, VRider, for a real DOT rated helmet, which is pretty cool. Now I can go ride on the back of your bike.
Yeah, man. Be my backpack.
No, thank you for that. Thank you for the package, the game code. If you're interested in it, take it slow, be cautious. It's like a real bike. Don't just jump on and go 200 right away. Work your way into it. Any other thoughts there?
No, man. MotoGP is cool. So if you have any interest in it, I guess, go give it a try, give it a shot. But yeah, all those cautionary tales ahead as well.
Ride safe, whether in VR or IRL.
2 wheels down always.
We'll see you in another reality.